Today we're going to be talking about area versus perimeter. So this is going to be a review from last year and probably the year before that. And so the essential question is, what are some differences between area and perimeter? Okay, we're going to make a long T chart. And on one column, go ahead and write area. And then in the other column, go ahead and write perimeter. Okay, so we're going to do some comparing between the two. Okay, so let's go through all of the area and then we'll go through the perimeter. So for area, it's going to be the inside of the shape, and it fills up the shape, right? So let's say we have this little box here. The area of this is going to be everything that's inside that box. That's the area, okay? Everything that fills in that little box or that little rectangle. To find area, we always have length times width if we're dealing with a something as a quadrilateral, something like a square or a rectangle. Okay, we do multiply the length times the width, so here we would have the length and the width and multiply those sides together to get the area. Okay. We also use square units, SQ units, square units, or units squared. So some examples of units squared, we can do centimeters squared or feet squared, something with the units squared. Okay. Continuing on with area, sometimes you can count the squares inside. So let's say we have this little rectangle and we want to know the area of this. Okay, we can count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. So the area of that rectangle is going to be 6 units squared. Okay, remember that square is an exponent, so it's going to be on the top. Okay. Some examples are for carpet, gardens, maybe some bathrooms. And so those are some things that we know from area from previous years. Let's look at perimeter. So on the side of the perimeter, we know perimeter is going to be the outside edges of a shape, right? And it goes around the shape. So if we look at this, it's not going to be the inside. It's going to be all around right here. So this would be the perimeter. This would be the perimeter. And let's put perimeter. This would be the perimeter right here. And then also this right here. Okay, it's the stuff around the shape. Okay. To find it, we're not going to do multiplication. We're actually going to add the side plus the side plus the side. So we're going to add all the sides that it has. In this case, if we have like a square, we would add the 4 sides. Okay, we would do addition, not multiplication. And we just have units. So units will just be like centimeters, maybe feet. It doesn't have a square, right? Oops. Sometimes you can sometimes you can count the edges of the square. So if we find the perimeter of this would be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So the perimeter of this shape is going to be 10 units. Okay, and then some examples are maybe you want to find the perimeter of a fence or a wall or maybe some ribbon. Okay, so hopefully this helps you remember what area and perimeter it are. Make sure you go to Canvas and look at the modules for today for your homework.